What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be bringing the GA to the shop because it's back doing the same old thing it was before, except this time it's a little worse, and I haven't even started it up. Let's see, I haven't started it up in probably about 3 or 4 days now since then, because I filled it up and I filled it up. I was leaving to go somewhere in it. I filled it up and I brought it back to the house, and because it was just driving weird. So it's doing the same thing, except this time it doesn't want to start. It's hesitating, and then also it's revving high by itself and stuff like that. So I checked it for codes. It was no codes. I'm gonna check before I bring the Gus again, but let's see. Now that it probably gonna hesitate to start again. I'm like shaking like I got a cam in it. So the other day, I was about to, like I said, I was about to leave to go somewhere in it, and I just turned it on, let it idle to cool down the car, because it was me and Ella. I think it was me and Ella about to go somewhere, and I started talking to my neighbor, and so the car had been idling for probably a good 30 minutes, and I was talking to my neighbor, and all of a sudden, like, the car started idling high. So when it started doing, like, as soon as I heard it, I was like, damn. I thought the first thing that went through my mind was somebody just trying to take my damn car in my driveway. The way it revved high was like it was leaving. So but obviously that wasn't the problem. Something else is the problem. Like I said, I'm gonna check it one more time, but I checked it that day to see if it was throwing any codes, and it wasn't throwing no codes. So I'm gonna check it one more time, and then I'm just gonna let it idle for a little while, and then we'll bring it to Gus. Have him check it out. Maybe the math is going bad, because after we cleaned it, it was fine. So maybe it's going bad. I am gonna get be installing the oil catch can on it to help it out. All right, y'all. So it just did something weird. So it's idling high right now, and you can see that this dropped, and then as soon as it went down, and then this went back to normal. So I have no clue. Maybe the thermostat is going out, or it's stuck open or something. So maybe the thermostat is stuck open, or getting stuck open or something. Open, it's still throwing the same code. There's no codes that's the weird thing with the way that it's acting. You would think it would throw some type of code, and it's not. All right, y'all. So hopefully nothing goes wrong while driving it. It is still revving high, but I should be good. All right, let's get going. All right, y'all. So I had the computer hooked up, and I exit out of it now, but I just had it kind of logging it, and it seemed fine. I'm pulling it up to Gus's right now.
Sensitive.
That's why we would that's why I was gonna go ahead. I've been having the oil catch can. I got it from Fez, but I was like, let me go ahead and put that on, because every time I was taking this off, I noticed it always got some oil on this in this right here. So I'll go ahead and take this out for him. Need to clean that. Alright, guess it's gonna reset the throttle. I think so. Hold on. Sound better, honestly. So hopefully that's it. Clean the throttle body, clean the map sensor again. Kind of clean the intake again. And then we'll be adding the oil catch can on here, so this doesn't, the oil is what's getting inside the throttle body and getting it dirty. So alright y'all, so what we're gonna do is drive it around, see how it do. Maybe it just needed for the throttle body to be resetted, because sometimes that happens, like the throttle body will by itself. I forgot how you explain that, but like forget it's idle and stuff. So it downshifts is crazy. Oh snap. Like I said, this thing is so easy to get, like, to go sideways. Is not even funny. God dang. Damn. It seems to be running fine. I don't know, man. It seems fine now. I mean, before I could do stuff like that, but it was, like I said, it's on the idle. It was just idling really weird. Alright, y'all, so weird thing happened after I just hit those pulls. The car started overheating. I'm gonna have to monitor it, because it didn't have any coolant in it at all. And I know there was coolant in it before. So that means that coolant is leaking from somewhere. Gus thinks it's the water pump starting to go out. And if I change the water pump, I might as well go ahead and change the thermostat. So that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna put the stock, I was thinking a different thermostat, but he told me to go ahead and put the stock one in. That's better for it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe, and I'm thinking maybe that's why the coolant temperature was dropping like it was. Maybe the thermostat is getting stuck open or something. So and maybe it's leaking also, probably maybe leaking coolant somewhere. So it's not leaking coolant out the block or anything like that. We're thinking maybe it's leaking from the water pump. They said that's a pretty common problem with the G8. Give the car a rest, basically. We still gonna drive it and all that good stuff, but I'm just not, like I said, I'm not gonna get on it anymore. I'm just gonna drive it until we can do the DOD, and then I'll get on it then. So if anybody need any work done, make sure you bring it to Gus. He pretty much works on everything, diesels, G8s, whatever, all makes and model, pretty much everything. So hopefully we don't have any more problems. They're going to check engine light for the all sensor, but once we do the DOD also for that too, we're gonna be taking that off. But I'm gonna drive home, and then I'm gonna let y'all know what it did or record. All right, y'all, so It's been a couple of hours since I started the car up. I started it up and the car's running good. It wasn't doing anything crazy. So what we did, what Gus did, helped a bunch. I really gotta fix this, but what he did helped a bunch. The only thing I gotta do is pay attention to see if it's leaking coolant somewhere, probably the water hose. So whenever we do the cam swap, we're gonna change the water pump. So that's one more thing I need to go ahead and order. So I'm about to head out to a detail, and then it's like I can't catch a break. So this right here, this is power steering fluid. So this one right here is leaking power steering fluid again. So I don't know what's going on with this one. It looks like it's leaking it just a little bit. So maybe probably one of the lines or something is messed up. So hopefully, I don't know, man. I don't know, having all these different, like I was telling guests, like having 3 different cars is good, but I guess if you have 3 new cars, it's better. And if you don't maintenance it, then I mean, and then stuff is gonna break, obviously, because they owe the cars. This is a 99, this is a 08, that's a 06. Stuff is gonna break regardless, especially when you start putting a lot of miles on them. So it is what it is. But that's not, one day I'll have newer cars or cars that's not breaking down as much. So that'll be it for this video, y'all. Thank you for watching. I hope you have had a good day.